Hello, it's Tracy.
And Connor.
This is TCTC time. Welcome back and Happy New Year. Today's episode will be on the shorter side, but before we start, there are a few announcements. Badger, there will be an early dismissal on Thursday, January 20th at 1:10. Please wait for the announcement to be released.
Bristol and Bloomfield, there will be an early dismissal on Friday, January 21st at 11:20. Please wait for the announcement to be released.
This week's teacher feature is with Miss Wilson. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi, I'm Carrie Wilson and I teach English, junior and senior English at TCTC. I enjoy most about teaching the students. I absolutely love my job. I love teaching teenagers. I love the rapport. I learn something new from the kids every single day, and I love that. It's just, my job is great. It's fun. It's, I always never feel like it's work, ever. I was always good. I decided to teach English because I was always good at English. People would have me proofread their papers. I love to read, I love to write, so it just kind of was a natural progression. Well, I do have a school counseling background. I do have a license in that, so I've incorporated some things that I learned. I do meditation every Wednesdays with my students, and at first I think they thought it was like craziness, but I think now they really like it. We look forward to Wednesdays, and I tell them, it could just be a brain break. So we turn on all the lights, we keep the salt lamp on, and we have the diffuser going, and I think it really helps the students just to kind of calm down and be zen. I also think I incorporate mental health. I do Free Write Fridays, so the students will tell me some things that they normally wouldn't say. And then I kind of give them advice, or tell them if they need, if they're having an issue, where to go, and I kind of give them help to help them through that. Something I would tell someone that's starting out as a teacher: be patient. With experience and time, it does all come together. I remember that my first year of teaching, I felt like my head was just barely above water, but it does get easier. Learn from the students, learn from your colleagues who have been doing it for a really long time, because they do know what they're doing, and they have really great advice.
We also took a trip down to Nova Coffee Company in downtown Warren. Let's see how it was on this week's Bobby's Road Trip.
Hi, my name is Lily Ramos, and on this segment of Bobby's Road Trip, we decided to head to downtown Warren to check out Nova Coffee Co. and the Warren Square. Let's check it out!
I'm John Ramsey, and we are at Nova Coffee Co. in downtown Warren. It's owned by myself and my brother Logan Reinard. We have been down here for about 5 years, and we sell coffee, donuts, and we have a brunch menu. So we've been doing that and been doing pretty good at it. Started as we were on a trip to Florida. My brother and I, we were driving in the car together, and we ate somewhere, and we were like, we could do this back home. So he took the coffee side of it, and I took the food side of it. And our first date was April 4th, 2017, and we ended up launching that day, and we've been kicking ever since. Pandemic was rough just because you had to close. So obviously if you're closed, there's no income coming in. But our customer base is fantastic. They're absolutely phenomenal. And even when we reopened with takeout only and doing stuff that was feasible for us and also keeping people protected and safe, our customers came in absolutely amazing and really bailed us out and held us up through everything, and have continued to support us even now. So, that our employees are phenomenal. So we were able to retain a lot of that business that we seen during the reopen after the pandemic, sort of that time. Unique challenges of Nova and probably any restaurant in general are just finding good help. Not people that just want to be here for a couple months, but they're here. We always say that we want to hang out with people outside of work, It's who we like to hire. So that has served us pretty well since then. And but that's one of the challenges. The other challenge is just food cost. As it fluctuates, it goes up and down. You know, something that may cost you, you know, $3 one week, the next week's costing you $9 to $10, and as far as we're concerned, we can't just adjust our prices, you know, that week and be like, okay, this week our toast went from $5.99 and now we're going to have to charge $10, you know, so we have to kind of eat that cost for a little while, but it's part of the business, so we plan for it. It's just customer service. You know, our employees are phenomenal with customer service. We're also a little bit different and unique to be able to, since we're a mom and pop shop, we can do what we want to do as where a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks, they're more in line, in tune with what corporate says. And as far as we're concerned, you know, some days we can try stuff that works, and we can try stuff that doesn't work. But the good thing with us is the stuff that doesn't work, we can get rid of pretty quick, where donuts that they can. And then we try to put a lot of freshness into what we do. Our donuts are made every single morning, so they're not frozen, they're not, you know, brought in from outside, they're made here in-house. And then coffee-wise, we measure, we take temperatures, we heat, we make sure that it's local, and we can kind of control things that you know the big chain stores can't. Yeah, I would say come down and you know see why we're different than the big chains. I would say as soon as you walk through, you'll notice a difference just with being greeted, with the quality of what we serve, and then the process of being able to get the food quickly as possible, not having to wait. Nothing's microwaved. It's all fresh. It's good. So yeah, come down, try it out, and it's the square in Warren is absolutely beautiful. If you've never tried it, come down, give it a whirl. Even if it's just a one-time event, it's a big, you know, it's just a big chance to give it a chance. Come on down.
Well, I think that's everything for today.
We'll see you again next week.